I see your comment. What's wrong with calling it a quickie? It's quick. Like the Quickie Mart. Los Simpsones. See? Just waiting on my tea water to warm up here. I can get the game open. I'll probably leave the music going. Take the image off. This would probably be an hour, maybe an hour and a half max. Just, you know, something to fill time. I don't want to lose the streak yet. There we go. I don't think I have it. Alright, I'll just hit that for now. It's beautiful. Had a cool Saturday evening. What are all of you doing? All of you, one person watching, who I'm in regular communication with, so. I want to check to make sure audio is working, so I'm going to just jump into a game. I would put a pause on the media source, the music. Something quick.
Entry 7410, Dover! Perhaps this station will hold the key to the real goals of Group 935. I still do not trust my unconventional allies, but they are of great use to me. But I digress. Who would have thought the MD...
Sounds like it's working. I could probably tune it down a little. Okay, I'll let the media source run then. Because I'm still waiting on T to steep. In the meantime, I'll just mute the game audio and I'll play this. Just see how far I can get. Which, this is a fairly easy map. So, probably pretty far, all things considered. I doubt I'm gonna go for all that much time. I like this map, but it doesn't really have any big Easter eggs, which I think that's part of the fun. I'm thinking maybe I'll play on my favorite maps. Hey, this man said, I don't want to do this no more. This man says, Father, forgive me, for I have sinned. I love it when props and models get stuck like that in games. I just think it's so funny. It's really not helpful having always done swiftly right now, because I can't really do anything with it, so... Impossible. Alright. I made sure the audio worked, so we're golden. Ooh, I forgot to turn my camera on. Sorry, guys. There we go. I think it's just too far below the list. down the list. It was below the game capture and the media source and all the pictures, so just wasn't showing up. I do plan on doing a full-fledged scripted Black Ops 3 video here in the future. I've got footage, I've got ideas, thumbnails done, mostly. I need to record an intro and maybe get some footage from some other people. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure if that's possible. I don't want to spoil which map it is, especially considering, I mean, other than these two, I've played on all of these maps minus Ascension, and I've enjoyed most of them. I think the only ones that I wasn't super thrilled, impressed, whatever you want to say, were Verrückt and Nacht. But Verrückt more so because of the map layout, it's just a big circle. And Nacht because there's not that much going on. But before you get angry at me in the comments, I do recognize that Nacht der Untoten is, from World at War, classic map. I do love the aesthetic of it. I just, you know, if I'm going to play something from one of the older games, Shino Numa is, I can't remember if that's World at War or Black Ops. Black Ops 1, I think it was World at War. This one I had more fun with. Kino has Pack-a-Punch. Have not played on Ascension yet. Shangri-La, Moon, and Origins. Origins, my beloved. This map is so much fun, but the Easter egg is so hard. Oh, I've been cracking away at this one with a buddy for a while now. But his computer broke down, so we're waiting on him to get a new one fixed. Or somehow fix the old one. I don't think that's going to be possible, but yeah. I hope that you guys are looking forward to that video, because I put a lot of effort into it, along with some of my buddies. So yeah, keep your eyes out for that. I'm gonna go finish fixing up my team. I will be right back. I have a mug of English breakfast in a heat-revealing Zelda design mug. I'm gonna try and show all of it, but I don't want to twist my arm around and spill on my laptop here. Yeah. I know Zelda's not super popular on this channel. I've done some Zelda stuff in the past and got some feedback from friends. I'm not super interested, but it's gonna be on this channel whether you like it or not, because I love Zelda. And at the end of the day, what YouTube's all about is having fun, right? If it's great man once said, if it's not fun, why bother? I miss Reggie Fils-Aimé, the former president of Nintendo of America. If he was still in power, you know, things might not be the way that they are. And I'm turning on the game audio. I'm turning off media source. Sorry, I paused it and then muted and then paused it. I'd like to have one of my playlists playing in the background, but I don't have an ad blocker, so I don't know. It's it wouldn't be any copyrighted stuff. It'd be all Nintendo music anyways. So I really want to play on Zetsubo, but it's kind of a slow map to get like into. It's kind of a slow work up to the end game. I don't necessarily have to do the Easter egg, but you know, it's more fun. I think it's more fun if we do. I'll do a round on Zetsu, and if we get killed early, whatever you want to say, downed early, then I'll move on to something like Verrucht, or maybe the Giant. I see the comment. I know there was no game sound.
Field report. After a slight diversion out on the ocean, I've arrived on site at the Japanese facility. Time to see what horrors Division 9 have cooked up.
There should be now. I thought so. Early rounds are all about maximizing points, so that's what I'm focusing on right now. I'm watching my own YouTube side of the live stream, so I'm just muting audio because I could still hear it. I turned it on to check to see if everything was in working order. All right.
Pretty soon I'll be fighting with just my mates.
In order to optimize early round, I forgot to look at the pedestal. Gotta do that quick. Okay. In order to unlock everything in this map, okay, well not unlock, but do all the secret stuff.
Till I get some ammo, it's gonna be punching time.
Step 1 would be to take care of these skulls on the pedestal.
This place isn't ominous or foreboding at all. A skull.
And when we complete all 4 of those, an area will open up, and we can grab our super weapon or secret special weapon of the map, the Skull of
I'm always
Non-Software.
curious to see what things do.
in order to get the Easter egg, we got to do a couple things involving the skull. We got to use its secondary fire, Mesmerize, to open up secret spots on the map. Get some gears to fix an elevator, grow a magical plant, you know, normal stuff. So as we continue these pedestals, more types of enemies will spawn, but it's only ever these regular zombies that can actually attack the pedestals. Now the second step we have to do is see the pillars lit up like that.
Alright, what's next?
So we gotta complete 3 challenges from a set. Thought I heard a zombie close. From a set number. This one's not so bad. Neither is this one, and we've already started with that one, so you know, it's not too bad. I think instead of opening the next area, I'm gonna take the opportunity to roll the box here. See what weapon I get.
Oh, look, it's a friendly fire machine.
Definitely not the best thing we could have gotten, but at least, you know, at least we got a gun, I guess. See, those of you who are not knowledgeable, rocket launcher may look. That was a bad roll. We don't want to end around that early. Rocket launcher may look like a pretty nice weapon. On paper, it even is a pretty nice weapon, but in practice, low rounds, it still insta kills pretty well. But as you get up in the rounds, it doesn't really pull its weight as much as it should. You're just better off using something like a shotgun for burst damage instead. Although this one also has an additional downside of literally having burst damage. Any type of blast damage in this game can deal damage to yourself if you just point at your feet and shoot, unless you have a certain gobble gum, which I just now realize I did not roll for. So yeah, oftentimes it's better to just go without explosive damage. There are only a few cases where explosive damage doesn't affect you.
No to a gumball or a chick.
There's a couple wonder weapons on some maps, special wonder weapons that don't deal self damage. I didn't realize there was one behind me. Okay. That is completely on me. Should have been a little bit more aware. This isn't atypical. It's happened to me all the time. I think we'll just try again. Because I do really like that map. Well, I don't even know where everything is on this map. I know where most of it is, but the other kind of split down the middle half, my buddy takes care of. I really should learn it, all of it, but yeah. Yeah, let's just go back to ZNS. I think Origins, well, I mean, Moon is cool too, but Origins is probably one of my favorite aesthetics, being in the bunkers in France during World War I. It's snowing out, or raining, or sometimes there's no precipitation, but it's random, you know. It randomly chooses. Oh, now we're guaranteed to win, to get the Easter egg and win, because I'm playing this Takio Masaki.
They are an evil that must be
He's my favorite. I know a lot of people like Richtofen. Doesn't matter which version of the timeline we're talking about, but I can understand it. I think he's fun. He's a fun character.
These machines did not always follow us. Right. Why now? Why not before?
I missed a couple bullets, but eh. Not completely optimal. I missed at least 3 bullets. Maybe more about 5.
We must
Water
tread carefully. This island holds
that one's
many
easy.
secrets.
Fruit plant. All
My
plant
blade is
stuff.
my last and most constant ally.
So to get a fruit plant,
The past should be treated with respect.
in order to get a fruit plant, I just wanted Takio to finish what he was saying. In order to get a fruit plant, we need to water. You see that on the bottom left corner, there's a bucket with seeds. We need to water seeds with 3 different kinds of water that has been infected with basically what these zombies are made of. I'm not 100% sure still. Element 115. And I'm probably getting that wrong. It's the power source that Richtofen and his partner Dr. Maxis were studying before everything went, well, frankly, to shit. And the Japanese division is where an island off the coast of Japan. The Japanese division found a way to harness that energy in a more efficient way than the German branch could.
May the spirit find peace.
Although, obviously, something went wrong. Let's see, which one do we need? 2. Okay, it's 1-1. I've been working on this map for a while now. I've not done the Easter egg solo yet. I've gotten very close several times. Maybe tonight is the night that I do. That's a cool set piece. They got the skulls there. Interesting. Let's end the round. Or not. Where's the last zombie? Where is he? Ah, there he is. Okay. I think part of the reason why I really like this map is because it reminds me a lot of Resident Evil and some of the laboratories you explore there, like Nest in 2. I think that it gives off really cool Nest vibes. Because the whole plant thing.
Is there a goal to your futile actions?
Here's the 3rd seed. We need a water 5, so. What is up with this today? I don't want this thing. Is that double? Double points. I'll take it. See, now it might be worth to end round early. Because then we get to maximize on our points here.
Though I share none of Division 9's goals, it is with a heavy heart that I am drawn into conflict to meet my former countrymen. The Dark Realm shall not claim me yet.
I could afford a window for some extra points here. It probably would have been better to just buy the Arcade 5 off the ball, but you know, the box is there.
They will soon fragment.
Might as well try. See, and you don't get as many points with it either. At least I'm leveling stuff up. Contrary to some of the other maps, I know where everything is located here, including all the extra buckets, every shield piece. We're going to need to collect parts of a gas mask later, I guess, throughout, just like the shield. I know how to get all the parts for the KT-4 and the muscle. I've been through this song and dance a billion times. I know this map like the back of my hand.
My mercy has abandoned me.
Might be a little early to be using the rocket launcher as freely as I am, but you know, maybe it's fine. Might as well get the first step out of the way right now, right?
Accept this gift of water, flower.
If I can get something else, preferably high damaging or rapid fire, or I could just take the 400 free points. I think that's the last guy. Oh, just take it.
Here, at this remote location.
Probably could have waited a second.
Coffin has promised me for so long. Message from the Emperor.
This isn't super efficient, but I should still be able to get power this round, I think.
To have powered the entire island with this water. There may well be other applications. You have my gratitude, spirits.
Is the first trial, and I believe that would get me a what you call it, a max ammo, which I really don't need right now, so we're just gonna ignore it.
My efforts may be futile, but effort is always worthwhile.
It also doesn't help that we don't have the whole map open.
Desire that I am provided the advantage I needed.
Try and get more of it open. Obviously not going to be able to get all of it opened up, but at least some of it would be fantastic. I think this next one here is, I want to make sure that the zombies don't mutate, so. We need the laboratories open in order to open this main gate. So we're gonna have to wait a little while. At least until I get some more points.
You will pay for your
I'd be interested to see what the speedrun record for this is, because there's honestly a lot of RNG involved with this map.
An empty bucket is but a
I think
bucket.
I was reading Steam reviews too, and
different story altogether.
people, I think this is the only Black Ops 3 map that had mixed reviews, the only DLC map that had mixed reviews, and I think, I know some people said that they thought it was too confusing, but honestly I think most of the complaints probably could be boiled down to it has too much RNG in it. I can understand why people are upset or don't like something because of how much influence random chance has on it. However, one of the most beloved maps in the series is Origins, and that map has a lot of RNG in it.
If we move swiftly, we can
So,
attack while they are
at the
still
same
pinned
time,
behind boards.
I understand why people might not like this map that much,
Every action,
but
there is a reaction.
I don't 100% see it. No, it's just,
We will not succumb,
I think
demon.
some of it is just people complaining, you know. This doesn't feel like X, Y, or Z, so I'm
Fed your
gonna
wrath, arachnid.
complain about it. I don't know. This SMG is not very good, if you couldn't tell. Did I get it?
I will make something from what I have scavenged.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Please don't spawn a Thrasher. It just sucks that I'm stuck with the Pharaoh now. This is possibly one of, if not the worst, guns in the game. But it's gonna be my sidearm for now, I guess. Need more points. I gotta open stuff up, but I don't want to be stuck with the rocket launcher and the freaking Pharaoh, dude. This sucks. I guess there's a good chance that I get something better, something different from the plants. Come on. Oh, nice.
Max ammo. Perhaps a portent of our changing fortunes.
I think the other one
Cold chill.
is
When I
another
think of the
1,000.
evils perpetrated by Division 9.
Maybe it is 12 or 750. I can't remember. Are you last, zombie? Because if you're last, I don't think I want to take you out right now. I want a little more time to see if I can get some stuff done.
We may tear down our walls, but we will always rebuild.
Okay, he's not last. Good to know. There's at least 2 left. So. Maybe I should just switch over to Giant. That's a bit more round finish focused.
This is merely a temporary solution.
But I'd like this map way too much to just abandon now. And I'm probably one in 100 of Black Ops 3 fans who say that this is their favorite. You know, because when the competition is Eisendrache and Shadows of Evil, even though I'm not a huge fan of that, and Garad Krovi I've heard is really, really good, and Revelations seems like fun. You know, when the competition's that good, you know, while this map is very good, its competition is like 1,000 times more loved for one reason or another.
Power restored. A new area revealed.
And now we can open up the main to turn on the power for permanence. We also need the purple water.
The secrets of the facility's lower levels.
Uh-oh.
The Earth side.
There we go.
Was no more.
That could have been disastrous. Luckily, I'm a gamer.
Mind crowded, body trembling. I push on regardless.
Here's our pack punch. We can't open that yet. We also need to open this door to get to the main power source. And I don't have 1,250 points, so that's gonna have to wait. gonna have to. Oh. There's one more. If screen at the start of the round gets covered in spider webs, it's a spider round, and I need to refill Lab A. Yep, okay, spiders. Unfortunately, the Pharaoh doesn't seem to be able to take out the spiders in one volley, so we might have to rely on our XM53 here. Which, it's not a horrible gun or anything, but it could be better. We could be using the Man of War or something.
We must purge this iron from these web-weaving
Too many times have I died to spiders because of something dumb. Explosive also have the property to clear webs. Fun fact.
Throughout our journey,
That's one part of our secret weapon.
to defeat our adversaries.
Our wonder weapon, the KT-4, which we will be upgrading into the Mazamune. I didn't water. I need to water, don't I?
Fresh ammunition.
Shoot,
And
okay.
no despair.
That's okay, I think.
All help.
Speak to the devil. This thing is pretty good. Some extra cash. A lot of extra cash.
Fortune favors the bold. What am I, if not bold? The demons shall yield to my every blow.
We're gonna take advantage of this for a little bit. Not like we're too high in rounds anyways. Still.
That which is
That's
broken
nice.
can always be repaired.
That's not what I wanted to do.
It would be more honorable to dispatch them one at a time. But this is a
That's perfectly
dishonorable
fine.
battle.
I don't want to take a drink and risk getting downed or hit or something. We are still on pace for something. Second shield part, we have that locale open, so I could go grab that now. Can't build it yet because we need the third part. Thank goodness he's not a thrasher. That was close. Both of the power sections here are off currently, but we've got the main door open, so it will stay opened. No need to worry about that.
Fortune rewards those who look out for it.
I need to get power on so I can purchase Juggernog and take a extra hit or 2 or 3.
Spirits of my ancestors guide each bullet.
Few extra points off of those guys, right? Be efficient. Alright, now that we got this opened,
Will aid us greatly on our quest.
we gotta tear away these. And survive this onslaught. I'm pretty sure the repair of this stops if we teleport out, so we want to try and not use our anywhere but here. We can also pop that for an air pocket and a more advantageous spot to shoot the zombies. Which which by now, I know I mention Resident Evil all the time. By now, y'all should know I am a sucker for zombie stuff. I don't find them super scary most of the time. I just think it's really cool. There's our power. And we got a pack-a-punch part, so start to drain that. I'll grab Juggernog, and I'll open this up.
There, I hope that this
And
liquid
our last shield
may quench
is
my
right here.
thirst.
We can go build our shield in the optimal spot, which is over here. While I'm at it, I should also open up the area that gives purple water, because we need to grow some man-eater plants
Fuck you, is no
in order
fool.
to attract the zombies to
Use this shield.
plant. Because that's one of our quests. We gotta... Do I still have my hands on the skull? Did I even pick it up off the pedestal? I don't remember. It's not on the pedestal, so probably picked it up. Dropped it off. We gotta go over this way anyways, so I'm gonna dunk myself right here. Let me just double check. The last two skull totems are
I
in the
know
facility
purity.
itself.
I am not sure it can be achieved by all.
So the last two we need to take care of are in the main lab. But before we go and do that, I think we need 1200 for this gate. Oh, maybe not. There's another gas mask part here. 2 of 3. And they can spawn in different spots.
The purpose of this
There it is.
object is unknown.
And right here is our green water. There's nothing else we can do right now, so... And then when the next round starts, if I stay in this area, there's a good chance that a zombie with a green aura will spawn. And that's one of the necessary parts for the KT-4, our wonder weapon. We need the green serum off of him. And then finally there's a tunnel that we have to go into in the main lab. There's a Thrasher somewhere, I think. There's a tunnel that we need to go into in the main lab that houses a special plant.
We must sustain our attack.
Alright, there's a Thrasher down. And while that's impressive now, once we get up into the later rounds, it's not going down so easy to just a couple rocket launcher shots. Ooh man, this is getting tense. Well,
Magical gun may offer tactical advantage.
it's a better spot, I think. Can maneuver around a little bit easier. Gotta open up this. We'll come back to that later.
From the depths, a monstrous monstrosity emerges.
And it's angry.
You are but embers from a fire long since extinguished.
Oh, did another one spawn? Yep, I think so. Once we get Pack-a-Punch weapon and our super weapon, the KT-4 wonder weapon, I don't think things are going to be as tense. But right now, little bit of a butt clench moment, you know? Tad bit on edge. So we're not doing too bad, but we could be doing a little better than we are. I need a new gobble gum, so I'll take care of that soon. But first, we need to plant our purple.
I am in the presence of
Also,
strange spirits.
I'm gonna cut these open because one of them houses the second pack-a-punch part, which is gonna be pretty necessary. Yeah, they can at least thank me for letting them out, dude. I shouldn't be nearly as tense as I am, because we got both Juggernog and our back shield. But
Was I drawn to this object?
I don't know.
Or was it drawn to me?
It's been a while since I've run this map alone, and it's not the most open map. Let's say there's a decent amount of tight corridors, and it just makes it a little bit tougher. Drink break. Stay hydrated, kids. It's important. So if we plant our purple right out here, that should be good. I think we should probably open... We should probably open the underwater tunnel first. That way we can get our KT4 way earlier than I was projecting.
We can barely comprehend the suffering that may have been endured at this facility.
That's right, we need more points. Okay. I forgot that one was blocked off. But by next round we should be able
Life
to grab
without
it.
flavor is not one worth a living.
Although, we could get the pedestal done. There's a pedestal down there for part of the skull. Just need to make sure I got the right one. Look at that! The right one.
I sense this creature
Thrasher.
grants me the strength to end suffering.
There we go. I don't think spiders spawn on the second. By the time the third,
Demon appears.
by the time the third,
We do not know.
or the fourth skull, not the third, fourth skull, is ready, that would spawn spiders and thrashers and the zombies that attack the pedestal. Alright, that ended round, and we barely don't have enough points. I don't think it's an issue. Next round, I think, is spiders again. So we should hold on to our points after the door anyways. But we're gonna need the skull in order to get the rest of the pieces for... Well, yeah, I think the rest of the pieces for our Mazamune, which is the upgraded KT4. And we will also need the skull for beginning the actual Easter egg steps. So, just gotta keep our eyes open. We can put that here.
That which is
Grab the
mired
last
in
one.
darkness will soon be cleansed.
Must be my birthday.
Beware. The bloodlust has descended upon Tokyo.
I missed that, but I won't miss again.
The Barons.
Somebody broke that spore there. Probably should have just been using the Man of War anyways.
We would be foolish to underestimate the tenacity of this swamp menace.
Where is the swamp menace? It's a good question. I think that's fair.
I will take no pleasure in destroying this tortured creature. May you find peace.
There we go.
Scattered upon the four winds.
Not too bad, huh? But now we got enough for the tunnel. Sorry, dog's changing positions back there. I thought he was getting up. Because if he needed to go out, I could just pause. That was not intended to be a pun, by the way. I think I could open up the dock as well to get that skull finished. I'm pretty sure that one is $12.50. Instead of pack-a-punching first, I think it'd be a wiser decision to buy double tap, which will, well, do what it says. It'll double damage output. Pack-a-punch weapons, I don't remember how much damage they technically do, but I think with Pack-a-Punch and double tap, it's like a 2 times multiplier, and then another like 2 or 3, maybe? I don't remember how much Pack-a-Punch is. It's a lot, I know that. Let's see what's on the wall here. There's a lot of cash. Is that ICR? HVK, okay. I'll take the HVK. Because we're running out of bullets on the one gun. And even if I can't get that dock opened, you know, it's more important to have something that we can use. Right.
If we count our blessings, we have at least one.
And that's Pack-a-Punch open. Should be good to go.
There is not enough wood in this realm to hold back the demon's onslaught.
I better get a different gobble gun. Always done swiftly is not bad, but it's not.
Empower my spirit,
okay, whatever. It's not. This would be a good time to start the. This would be a good time to start the duck skull. We can get the duck skull done here. This doesn't have as high a damage output as the Manowar, I think. But it's got the same number of bullets in a clip. Interesting. Our third mouthpiece part should be here somewhere. Right there.
Like everything.
Then we'll start the skull.
My righteous fury.
I guess that was the last spider.
You shall screech no more.
Yeah, the current gobble gun I have is, if I'm remembering correctly, I'm pretty sure this is the one that I was talking about that lets you. That's
unleashing its fury.
Am I gonna be able to get this done? Yes, I am.
Touch the warrior is to sign one's own death warrant. It is your destiny to fail, like all those before you. Forces of evil are closing in, or you will not yield.
I desperately need double tap or pack. Ooh, I'm doing not as much damage as I should be. Oop. I will gladly take that.
Cannot be of this world.
Alright, we almost have enough to pack. Perfect, okay.
That would be
That's what we're wanting. Oh yeah, that's right. We need to do this guy. Oh, and we can build the KT4 too. Oh, there's so much to do. At least my shield's not running out. Yeah, we'll camp around this guy for a little bit. He can't attack us because it just eats indiscriminately. But we need to stay around our buddy anyways in order to get this challenge done, so we can make a lightning strike on the pedestal area. Got to put our skull back because we have enough to. We finished all of our skulls so that we can get non-stop away.
May its appetite never be sated.
We need to go drop our skull off anyways.
It will not be violated,
Right.
demon.
That's pretty lucky.
To the spirits
All right.
unseen.
We can build our mask too, which, you know, probably something we should do. And I believe we should be getting one of my favorite weapons from that box, if we're lucky.
Let it be known.
Because every time you finish a
Spiders have new
challenge,
foe.
you get
His name
a special reward. The first reward is always a max ammo. The second reward is always a gun of decent caliber. And the third one is always a perk bottle, so you can hold more perks in your reserve. So we can take a trip over here, get our skull. Seems like there's a lot left though. There's that.
The room will reveal its secrets.
Let's see, what do we get? No, we're not gonna take that. That's the SGR, it's a sniper rifle. We don't want a sniper rifle. And if you don't take it, it'll go back in and you can just re-roll. So that's pretty helpful. Let's see. Is that our last guy? Nope. We'll still have a couple more, but I think that might be our last. So, let's get our skull.
It appears others do not wish for us to possess this weapon.
These guys are the Watchers, I think? And they kind of guard, I can't remember their names. I remember the Apothecants, but I don't think these are, I think they're the Watchers, but I can't remember. They kind of guard the hidden cursed relics throughout the series. And this relic isn't necessarily an evil object, but it is powerful. And they don't want just any old
Such a weapon will
Joe
make the
Schmo
dead
getting their
tremble.
hands on this.
But what will the world reveal?
So, they protect it. We're gonna let this guy come down here, because we got a couple of things to do. We're gonna keep him alive. Let me... What do we have to do? There's a decent amount to do, I think. Brecci? No. Okay. We'll come back to that later. I think packing the Man of War would be a good idea anyways. So, I might just do that. We gotta build our mask, which makes it so that the spores that we've been running into don't affect us. The mask can run out, just like the shield. But you know, it's infinite, so you can just keep grabbing it.
Nothing could penetrate filters of mask, except for knife.
We still have 2 uses of in plain sight, which is pretty nice. Yeah, that's tough. Let me bring him. I don't want him to spawn on that man-eater, and then us lose all that progress because he gets man-eaten. In order to grow a fruit plant, we need to use all 3 water types. You know what? Might as well. About halfway through this shield, so.
It will take more than that to defeat this warrior. Much more.
In order to grow the fruit plant, you need to water a seed with all 3 types of water. So the green, the blue, and the purple that we got from inside there. And we're gonna need that fruit plant for our final challenge there. So get started on that. It's not a guarantee, but it is a decently high chance that growing a plant with all 3 different types of water gets you a fruit plant. So we just have to keep our eyes open. It's pretty obvious when you see it. It's kind of gaudy looking. You'll know it. Yeah, I might come back. If we get the dingo, that's what we want. We want the dingo. If we can pack a punch the dingo and then get a speed cola for the reload speed, that's what you want. That thing is so good. Okay. Not super efficient, but I think I can still make it to the hidden underground. Oh, is it because it's also... It might be because it's also mesmerizing the zombie. That's not good. If I had stamina up, I think I could make it, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. You're gonna have to wait another round. Or you can get the Mazamune part. Unless... Come on, Takio! All you need is 1%. Oh, I don't think we got it. Oh. I was too slow. Fun fact. You do drown, but wearing the mask gives you a little extra breathing time, and on top of that, if you have Juggernog, which you just should, it's the best perk in the game. You also take extra time. You can do a little extra while you're underwater. You don't have to worry as much about drowning. And there's our KT4. Hang on to the Man of War for now. And the reason I didn't pack a punch is because I'm gonna keep rolling that. Basically, it's a free mystery box. I'm gonna keep rolling the free mystery box for the dingo. If I can get the dingo, then we're set. I hope that the plant does not catch that zombie. I hope that I'm too far away for the plant. It caught the zombie. Oh well. I don't think I grabbed... There it is, there's our dingo. I don't think I grabbed purple water, so we're gonna go with blue for the next round of plant watering stuff for our fruit. Which the fruit, it grows if you don't have all your perks, it can be a random perk, but if you do have all your perks, it will just make you throw up. Unless you got one of those perk bottles that lets you hold an extra. This thing's got a long reload time, but it's worth it. I say that as it actively detriments me in the time of
Swamp
need.
spirit announces itself. The hunt is on.
Alright, let's show this off.
But who is the quarry?
We can splash it at the ground and it'll catch zombies, including our leafy friend there. And also, I won't say no to that.
Be vanquished this day.
Okay. If we can... I don't know if I want to grab stamina yet, because we are still looking to get that fruit planted. At 10,000, I can pack a punch, and I think speed coal is more important right now, so that we can reload faster. I've got a in plain sight just in case. I got two, I guess, technically, but if I don't have to use it, I don't want to, you know? Wise decisions. Okay. Maybe that one wasn't so wise. Oh, we need to grab purple. I'm over here, might as well do it, right? Spiders? Not spiders. Said this one would be a quickie, but I guess I'm underestimating my ability to play this game. I guess I'm not as bad as I thought I was, because, you know, it's round 14 and I think we've been at it for about an hour, at least. And if we could get the other explosive weapons, there is an achievement on this map for destroying the webs with every type of weapon possible. So, breaking it with an explosive from our rocket launcher, breaking it with an explosive from the, what's it called? Ray gun, breaking it with an explosive from a grenade, tearing it off with a regular knife, tearing it off with the Bowie knife, breaking it with the Masamune, and breaking it with the KT-4, which I don't think we've done that with the KT-4 yet, but there's still time. We don't have all the Masamune parts. We didn't even start any of the Masamune parts. And one, we need to finish our challenges in order to get it, so
with your childish
I didn't
behavior.
pick up a new shield. I just realized that. That would be a good choice.
As we move forward, the spirit will watch over our backs.
Alright, if we can keep at least one alive, we're gonna do something special. Got a little surprise for all y'all. Well, it's not a surprise if you know the game, but we're gonna start our Masamune upgrade right now. That can only be destroyed by either KT-4, or I guess maybe the Masamune can do that, but you don't have access to it till finishing this. Here's our friend. That's phase 1, sort of. accidentally stunned it. I told you this thing makes quick work. And the boss fight's over. That didn't take long.
No item is without purpose.
So here we could grab our Widow's Wine, but seeing as we also have a chance at a fruit plant, we might want to take the fruit plant first. Is there anything else, drink break, we can do? My voice was very tired today. I went into Saturday night service, and I could barely hit the lower notes of the hymn. It was straining my throat all for the past 4 days. This is day 5 of streams. Oh man, maybe I should take some voice training or something. Let me sit and think for a second. We need the third challenge. We got our skull. Is our skull fully recharged? Because if it's not fully recharged, we could do that. That stupid thing is still up. I don't need you anymore. Go away. They have essentially a health bar, so... I think I'll open up the tunnel first. We could also... I think you need the Masamune for it, but if you water a plant with all 3 blue, and then shoot it... I haven't shown this yet, but you could shoot it with a KT4 or Masamune shot, and it fertilizes it. And if you're lucky, you could get additional... I didn't mean to do that right now, but I guess we're getting that done. If you shoot it with the KT4 or Masamune, it fertilizes it, and you can get either more effective plants of whatever type that is. So if you plant a green one that traps a zombie, it traps it for like, I think a total of an hour. Or the man-eater plant, I think, has more health. Got it, first try. We need the rainbow water in order to grow our special plant for the Masamune. If you shoot a blue watered plant, it has the chance of becoming, like I said, the perk bottle plant. You get a free perk bottle. It could become a... What's the other one? Artillery cannon, which we need for a gear for the Easter egg. It could become... I think technically... I heard somewhere that it's a higher chance if you don't fertilize it, but technically if you fertilize a blue, you could get a copy plant, which is very good. Or you could get... I think I'm missing one. Alright. Since that guy's taken care of, we'll just go back down and water it a second time. And we can't access the third part for the... this is not a good spot to be in for spiders, honestly. We can't get the third part until we finish our final challenge. So that's something we gotta do first. You gotta look for fruit. I could repack this. I might do that. See what additional effect I can get. But maybe later, because I'm still trying to keep zombies alive. Kind of need them. Kind of need them walking around. Okay, that thing's finally dead. Good. That's not going to be a bother. After watering our rainbow plant for the 3rd time, we got a man-eater. Okay, it's going to hold a spider. And another purple. Here's our fruit.
Conscious or unconscious. Our wishes are
Electric
often
cherry.
granted.
That's pretty rare, actually. The next step is to electrify our shield. There's a couple things we need to hit with the electrified shield in order to basically short circuit. I think you can also short circuit perk machines, buy them at a cheaper price. So that's pretty nice. Like I said, if you water the seed with all 3 types, you get a chance of growing any of the original 3 or the fruit plant. But it's like I think you can randomly grow a fruit, but it's like a 1% chance with all 3 of one type. I don't know, this might be misinformation. But I think if you do it the way that they want you to, it is in fact a 1 in 4. Alright, this will be our 3rd Masamune part, actually. I'm gonna need to pick up some more green water anyway, because I gotta end round after killing that spider. Alright. Second part's a little scary, but it shouldn't be an issue.
Everything is important.
See, we grabbed that blue vial from him. I might be going back and forth between the blue and green water because, like I mentioned, we need that. I don't need that. We need that artillery shell, and the only way to get it is to grow a blue plant with the KT4. The Masamune works, but it's a higher chance if you use the KT4. You gotta shoot that plane down with the artillery shell. Yeah, I think it's a higher chance of...
I had not expected local plant life to be so carnivorous.
Thank you for your input, Takio. I believe that the chances are greater for getting the artillery shell, anti-air gun, or anti-aircraft artillery shell if you use the KT4 instead of the Masamune. I don't know why, and I don't know if that's 100% true or not, but it's what I've been told. So I'll trust my sources. Any second now. I do want to check how long we've been going. About an hour and a half. Okay. I think if I get lucky, I could get the Easter egg. Maybe. We'll see. Still waiting on our lightning. if I could get a couple more perk bottles, I'd like Stamina Up and Widow's Wine, which we didn't grab earlier because we were waiting on the fruit plant.
Elements flow through shield. Powerful elements.
Thank you for your input, Takio. Widow's Wine acts as basically a secondary shield. You still take damage, but the zombies that hit it not only get like a sticky grenade effect put on them, but their movement slows down and they can't attack again. They basically get stunned. It gives you more or less 4 extra hits.
I must trust
So
that
we
my
gotta-
brethren used only the strongest
I think
of
I
ropes.
missed. Oops. I forgot F isn't melee, it's B. But you gotta shock the zip line, and when you're over top the little dock there's a gear waiting. I don't think I've grabbed any gears yet. No. There's a gear waiting. We need 3 gears in order to be able to operate the elevator to get down to the boss fight. The main boss. I would say it's actually probably harder doing this with multiple people. Ooh, if I hurry I can grab it. Ah, dang it. But because with multiple people you need somebody else to shock the zipline while you're on it. Whereas if you're playing solo, you just need to be on this shocked zipline and then spam melee while you're over top of it. I know most people say you just need to press it once, but I found that it doesn't always work. So pressing it a couple times could guarantee it. And if you fall in that water, it is instant death. I could get quick revive, but what it would do is it would revive me and just plop me back in the water. So that's not very useful. If we can get to this boss fight by round 20, we're going to be doing pretty good damage. And not if we get downed and I have quick revive, we're not going to have to worry about not being able to to damage stuff without the
There I harness deadly power of electricity.
double tap. Because double tap, as much as Pack-a-Punch sounds like it's more useful, double tap is just as, if not more useful than Pack-a-Punch in some cases. In a lot of cases, actually. I don't know how long he's going to stay there for, but I think it's around 15 to 30 minutes. Unless I kill him first.
From high above the earth, we look down on our
Oh.
enemies.
Well, I was barely off. That sucks. Oh well. If I had one of those copy plants, it would have respawned me back up on land, and we could have tried again. But I didn't have the chance. Windows Defender. I don't know if that's gonna pop up. Nope. I think it's just notifying me of an update anyways. Okay. Okay. Well, it's almost 1 o'clock where I am. I don't know if I want to go for another round of something. It wouldn't be Zetsu. It would not be Zetsu. Or even something like Eisendrach. Probably the Giant. Maybe Kino. Oh, something new. Not the dredge. You dingo. Oh, fast mags would be nice. And that helps it reload a little quicker. Oh, level 13. What unlocks at level 12? No, I already looked at that. Oh. It's a shame that I didn't get to show off that boss fight. It's really cool. If I could roll back, I would. No, I don't want to. No. What's that? Oh, a free Divinium. Survived for 30 rounds. I don't think I've gotten that high in the giant, but you know what? I got nowhere to be tomorrow morning, so might as well.
Hey, you.
That's not the giant.
I know I yelled at you real bad. I know I said some things.
You bear the mark. You are cursed. You must ease your hand upon the stone.
Alright, well, we could try this. I'm not very good at this map, but it's worth a shot, right? Well, this is worth a try there. That would have been 500 free points, but...
How long has this shit been sitting here?
I like the look of this map. Just not a huge fan of the map itself.
Hey, don't make me hit you. Can you believe that just happened?
This has a bunch of involved steps for an Easter egg, and I know that if I were to stay on the map, I'd want to get the Easter egg steps done. I haven't finished the Easter egg. I haven't even learned all the steps myself, so we're not doing that. Not right now. I said the giant, and that's what we will be playing on. Maybe... No. I was gonna say maybe Eisendrach. No, because the same thing's gonna happen if I were to have stuck with Shadows of Evil. I would have just wanted to do the Easter egg stuff. And the Easter egg stuff in the giant is you get a free special weapon. And it's not even really that good. We didn't watch the other two cutscenes, so we're not gonna watch that one. You can look them up. Richtofen.
Marxist! No, wait. Compose yourself, Edward. Mission accomplished. Temporal disruption achieved. The future is changed.
The future. Yeah, so... a little bit of background. This map is, I guess, the story of Black Ops 3 onward. I think Black Ops 3, end of 2, 3 and 4, maybe 5, 6, but I don't really know much past 4. I haven't played any of the other Black Ops, or for that matter, Zombies games other than this one. Could maybe consider Chronicles me playing the older maps, but they're updated with new voice lines from the characters and whatnot. So purists, OGs might not consider it as me having played those maps, those games technically.
I'm only doing this to make myself feel better.
But the original games, the original Black Ops games feature the Does anyone else hear that crying? Is that Samantha? I'll get to that. Okay. The original games featured the Ultimus crew, which are the same 4 characters we see in this game, being Richtofen, Takeo Dempsey, and Nikolai, except it's a different timeline. Richtofen and Maxis, the guy he yelled the name of at the beginning of this this match, round, whatever, was partners with Richtofen, and they discovered this element 115 that allowed them to bring back the dead, and we're starting to experiment with it for uses of like power and stuff. Maxis's daughter dies and gets infused with this machine that they've been working on, but something goes wrong and she kind of not only goes crazy, but also ends up being able to summon the dead and stuff like that, create and summon the dead, something like that. I'm abbreviating because it's been a while since I've freshened up on the history. But the original game, or the original story of Ultimus, Richtofen basically brainwashes the minds of the other 3, Dempsey, Nikolai, and Takeo, in order to make them think that they're all real allies.
What have I done? Stop it, Edward. Breathe. It's okay.
And he uses them to get his goal of the power that Samantha was holding, which, you know, was control of the dead and whatever, which the final map in Black Ops. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Richtofen. The final map of Black Ops 1 is Moon, where Richtofen takes Samantha's place, and all of the Black Ops 2 maps are Richtofen. All of the ones in Black Ops 1 and most of the ones in Black Ops 3 are Samantha controlling everything, controlling the zombies and whatnot. But in Black Ops 2, most of the maps are being controlled by Richtofen after he gains control of the dead. And this map is the start, more or less, of the Black Ops 3 story. Kind of, sort of. Technically, the first map in the story of Black Ops 3 would be Shadows of Evil, where Richtofen picks up this weird orb, and he uses the orb to... Okay, there's Box. He uses the orb to capture the souls of the Ultimus crew. He basically kills them all, captures their souls. And this is the first map where that happens, where he kills his own alternate self, his alternate Ultimus self. And absorbs the Ultimus soul into the orb in order to stop further tragedy from happening, a timeline loop from occurring, stuff like that. And where is the box? Okay, it's over there. Gotcha. And what he ends up doing is going to all these other locations where the Ultimus crew versions are residing, and doing the same thing with them that he did to himself. Although he lets the crew he's with do the offing of their alternate selves, which is... He almost did it to the alternate Dempsey, and Dempsey was kind of pissed off that that was going to happen. You see that at the end of the Easter egg for Eisendrach. What spawns? What spawns? Oh, okay, whatever. Where was I? Something Richtofen capturing the souls. Yes, yeah. This is all in the service to prevent more bad from happening and to rescue Samantha's soul from eternal, not necessarily damnation, but she's kind of stuck being in control of these zombies. And, you know, obviously that's not fun. She's kind of angry with Richtofen. And the whole point of this is to bring her back and to prevent something like this from happening again. When they get to Revelations, which is the final map, they learn that this other entity, who's Dr. Monty, who's the guy that made the gobblegum machines and stuff, has been interfering with their mission and intends on leaving them out of his newly created universe, which altogether, like, delete their existence in all timelines, basically. And Revelation, the map Revelations, is them stopping that from happening. Because he would erase a lot more than just them. I don't even know where I was going with this, but something about the story, I do know that. Basically, each of the maps after this being the first of our Primus crew, who is, you know, Nikolai, and this timeline's version of Nikolai, Dempsey, Takio, and Richtofen. Oh shoot.
I feel everything like empowered.
Sure, I'll go with that. All the maps after this, so this one, Eisendrach, Setsubo, and Grad are those alternate souls being captured in order to serve the greater good. Richtofen here kills himself, which sounds a little funny in retrospect, and prevents himself from destroying the Earth. I think I did miss that step. Almost all the Black Ops 2 maps are a completely different set of 4 people. And that set of 4, I don't remember what their crew name is, but they have to deal with the aftermath of Richtofen taking over all these complex machines that Samantha Maxis, the Dr. Maxis's daughter, was in control of. They have to deal with the aftermath of Richtofen being a silly little guy and, you know, shooting a laser beam from the moon at Earth and destroying everything. One of them can hear Richtofen in his head, and they think that Richtofen is trying to help, but obviously that's an evil Richtofen, and he's not really trying to help, he's trying to keep his power. So they're following him throughout the story of Black Ops 2 Zombies. And by the time Black Ops 3 rolls around, a different Richtofen learns of the events that would transpire had he continued his research the way that he did the original timeline. Learning of the end of the world and so on and so forth. So he travels back in time to the moment where evil Richtofen is starting to discover all this stuff in order to snuff him out, make sure that nothing bad can happen.
Fetch me their souls. Show no fear.
I'm doing pretty good for myself right now, but when Black Ops 4 came out, they tried to continue at least some of that story with Blood of the Dead, which takes place in between the Rising Dragon Zetsubo. The only problem is they basically retconned part of it, because the only way to stop themselves from being erased in Revelations, when Dr. Monty started doing his thing, was to have vials of blood, their own blood, to keep a piece of them in the timeline so that they wouldn't get completely erased. But in Blood of the Dead, they destroy all the vials of blood, so... No, you know, that kind of throws a wrench into the timeline. Not like there was anything... Like it's not like the point of these games were the story, it's really more... It's really more about the gameplay anyways. At least to me. I do love the story, I think the story is great. But, obviously, I'm playing a video game, I want the game to be fun. But Origins, which is another map that I considered playing first tonight, that is kind of the beginning of the premise crew's journey. They all meet up together in France, or I think that's their first stop, so that Richtofen can like tell them about Samantha or something. I still haven't gotten that Easter egg. I'm working on it. Like I said, I'm working on it with a buddy.
These machines were definitely not here on my last visit.
But what was I gonna say about Origins? I don't remember now. I do like the map. I know I said that already. I love that map. It's so good. You know, open this up so we can get our third teleporter active. You have 25 seconds to make it to the main one, yeah. Hey, he said it, not me. I like the cello. It's lovely. I like the line from Eisendrach better, where he says, it's the same voice. He says, landing pad activated. Whenever you activate one of the Wonder Sphere landing pads. I wonder if they use those landing pads, use the technology. There's a line that Richtofen can say in Origins about when you leave one of the giants, you enter these big giant mechs. Whenever you leave one of the giants, he says something about test subjects not surviving initial fall.
There was a time I relished the
I wonder
opportunity
if
to
he
kill
used
Zombies.
that knowledge
No longer.
to make the landing pads in Eisendrach, the Wonder Sphere landing pads. That'd be interesting. Okay, cool. Let's see. I'm gonna pack first. Nah.
We must remember, correlation is not causation.
Correct. Why must we remember that right now? I'm curious. I want to see if I can get anything done with the Shiva. This is not a good weapon at all. Even with double tap. Oh my goodness. One of the special weapons, map-specific weapons, I should say. Yeah, I'm gonna pack first. Nah. I think double tap is more important right now. One of the special weapons, the map-specific weapons you can get on... I think it's on a couple, but the one I know it's on for sure is, Zetsu. I don't think so. I don't think Absint's on here yet. Or at all. But one of the map-specific guns is the MX Garand. And you can't manually reload. You have to wait till your clip is empty. But it's... First of all, it's a Garand. You know. It's another, not SMG, machine gun. Like the Shiva. The Shiva's technically a machine gun. But it makes this nice ping sound when it's out of a clip. And it does more damage than the Shiva. Don't ask me why I bought it off the wall. Death and Taxes, which is the pack-a-punch pistol, is a better choice 99,000% of the time. But I have enough for a pack-a-punch. Might as well do it now. Although, at the start of the round, it's probably not a good idea. 3 bullets to the head, and this gun is not very good. I wonder if they'd ever balance this in a non-existent update. It's never gonna happen. Activision would never do that, but you know, if it ever were to happen, I wonder if they'd rebalance this gun a little. I mean, especially considering that Zombies is the side mode. Not gonna happen. I don't need some ammunition. Because, I've got the Man of War, which is one of the best machine guns in the game. Rifles? I think it's this and Shiva. Man of War and Shiva, I think, are technically rifles. Look at that. Look at that. One headshot. One. Let's see if I can get the, Wonder Weapon. Ooh, I got the Dingo. I'll take that. Oh. There's no shield on this map, so I gotta be a bit more careful. I don't think there's a way to get more than 4 perks either. So once you get 4, that's it. I also don't think that there's a... most maps have... Inevitable. See, this is why people like these games, is because all these main characters have so much personality. But I don't think usually there's a way to get perks that aren't on I don't think there's usually a way to get perks that aren't on the map in this form, like the perk machine. It's, what's it called? The Wonder, not the Wonder. Wonder Fizz, yeah, it is Wonder Fizz. I don't think this map has one. I don't know, do I want to use the Dingo again? I kind of want to roll for the, I just pack-a-punched the Man of War. I kind of want to roll for the Wonder Weapon on this map. I've maxed out the Argus. I'm not using the Argus again. I maxed it out. I love that gun, but I don't have anything to upgrade with it, so... Alright. And now we're at the point where we can sit in this corner and just let them all funnel. Or it could be a dog round. That works too.
I hear the mournful cry of the wolves.
You know what? I don't think I'm gonna get to use this that much later. Unless I can find our friend Speed. But maybe I'll start the Easter egg. It's not much of an Easter egg. Dr. Maxis just sends us this special weapon, but, you know, whatever. I think I need to shoot. There's something over here. There we go.
I want to play a game. Let's play hide and seek. Rolls
Ooh, nice.
The flames cleanse this cursed land.
It's not ideal, but, you know. And after I activate that, we need to shoot 3 hidden teddy bears. There's one here. Somewhere. Which one? I think it's this one here. Can't see it though. Maybe it is this one. Well, I know where one is for sure. And it's over here. Here he is.
Hey, you found one. I can hear her. Even now.
There's only 3. I can't remember which basin the other guy's in. I know there's a shadow of one over here, but I don't think that's one we have to shoot. I don't know, can you see it? I can't see it. I think it is in this one. But I can't really...
Wow, you found another one.
There we go.
There must be a purpose to this.
Real quick, hang on. I can't remember what the last one is, but once we find it, that's it for the Easter egg, so... I'm gonna just quick look that up. Got that one. Right, teleporter A. Okay. I think I know where that is. This map should tell me which one I'm at. Yeah, okay, we're at D. So... is A the one over here? You are here. That's C. That's the central one. Okay, okay, I know where A is. I also have to find Speed Cola. Maybe, probably. Is that the Kuda? I like the Kuda, okay. It's not good for high rounds, but it's a decent points weapon, which we're not really gonna need, so... Oh, there he is.
See it? The beacon is lit. I know where and when you are. Sooner or later, I will find you. Together, we will ensure a better future for the children.
Deris, which is the original name of this map. This is a remake, actually. I know where and when you are, so Dr. Maxis just sent us the Annihilator.
This on my travels.
Oh, there's Speed Cola. Cool.
Yes, my heart races. This is a good thing.
I actually don't know what else is on this map. I can't remember what other perks are here. There's 3. There's got to be at least, I mean, Quick Revive, you know. We just found that. What's over here? Mule Kick. Yeah, Speed Cola also increases board building speed. Mule Kick, Quick Revive. Maybe I should just search that up too. Double tap. Juggernog, Speed Cola. I don't think there's any others. I think it's just those 5. How fast is my reload here? That's pretty good. I'll take that. I need you to come here so I can get around you. And... I'll quick grab this. This one's only 500, but you only get 3 uses.
That is all.
Fish. That is all.
Face your fate. Begin anew.
Alright, now we can just hunker down here for the rest of the game. Get in a comfortable position here. Any minute. I think they can jump up from there, but I'm not sure. You can just, yep, kind of sit here. Once you get set up, you just sit here and enjoy.
For hate's sake, I spit my last breath at you.
Do I want to bother grabbing this? Yes. Maybe I should just... I don't want a mule kick. I do want the wonder weapon. And I gotta level up the Man of War anyways. I don't think I'm gonna ever use the Annihilator. It's not really that good. I think there's a way to get a free Mega Gobblegum here, but I don't remember where or how. I think I know where. Maybe it's a free perk bottle? I don't remember. But I think it's a Mega Gum. Ooh, a death machine. I might want to grab that. I don't really need it, but you know, it's nice. It's the thought that counts. Let's go roll box again. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea to leave my position now, but yeah, whatever. I think we're fine.
Without better firepower, I fear this evil may never be contained.
That's why we don't use sniper rifles without iron sights. I'll take that. I'll take the ray gun. Why don't we go pack a punch the ray gun? I know I said self-damaging explosives are not really that helpful, but yeah, it's the ray gun. Come on. This thing is iconic.
To be honest, I still haven't gotten over killing myself. Patience is a virtue.
Dead wire, okay, I'll take that. Yeah, see, it's not great, but it works. Alright, I think that's our last guy, so we might just go back. Bit of a fun fact: this ray gun is, I think this version of the ray gun is on every map. This is not this map's wonder weapon. I guess the box is moving. Okay. We'll see where it ends up. The wonder weapon. Oh, look at that. The wonder weapon on this map is the Wonder Waff. And I'm pretty sure that the Wonder Waff is actually worse if you pack a punch it. But, you know, it gets more ammo in reserve. Maybe the trade-off is worth it. little story about this dog thing. Samantha had a dog named Fluffy, and Fluffy was one of the first things experimented on with the power and the magic teleporter and stuff like that. This was the result. You know, see, Rick Toppin just mentioned Fluffy by name.
Such gifts only perpetuate my torment.
So yeah, Samantha just kind of copy-pasted Fluffy and sicked him on whoever was unfortunate enough to be stuck in a situation like this. I keep getting dead wire procs, but no other zombies are around, so it's, you know, I just got one, but sure. There we go, there's a dead wire. This is a good one, sort of. Fun fact, just like most, in fact I think almost all wonder weapons do infinite damage, meaning that it instant kills. Instead of just being really powerful, it literally does instant kill the zombie. The same thing goes for stuff like Deadwire or any of the other double pack-a-punched ability things. One of them is Firework, and there's Blast Furnace, and a bunch of other stuff. Might as well look for the monkeys. Ah, almost. Symbol monkeys are really good. They're distractions and effective ones too. All right, guess we're not getting our monkeys. I guess I could just keep rolling it, but the Weevil again. Ew, the Shiva. You know, I used to think the Argus was a bad gun. I used it a bit more. I made it work. It's really not that bad. The Shiva? Man, I tried my best with the Shiva. That thing is just bad. I know I was talking about that on the last map, but it's not worth it. You can't make that work. No more. Nope, the box moved, I guess.
Do not toy with me, box.
And off it goes. Zoom. I think of all the double pack-a-punched effects we could have gotten, Deadwire and Fireworks are by far the best. They're the best for high rounding in the first place, so if we can get I've got a daily achievement thing to get to around 40, not 40, 30. So, you know, we could do that. That'd be nice. I might as well show off the Annihilator while it's still potentially at least a little bit useful. Oh yeah, I forgot. Nothing's coming up because I got the Carpenter.
Now worthy to lick my boots. Insta-kill. All shall kneel before the doctor. Death, bring me joy.
It could maybe come in handy when inevitably I get in a pinch, but I don't see that happening. I just realized I haven't used the Wonder Waffle yet. Like I said, infinite damage. Anything electricity usually does infinite damage. More dogs. Alright, we needed a refill on ammo anyways. Maybe I should go for another pack weapon. Just keep swapping stuff out. Where's the box? Right there. Okay. I don't want to just sit in a corner the whole time. Keep things interesting. It's not even high enough round yet to make sitting in a corner look exciting. I don't know. Oh, it's down there. Okay. But I got dead wire. And if I rolled something like, if I rolled turn is by far the worst effect. What that does is, I guess it's not bad for high round necessarily, but it's not good for anything.
There was a time I relished
No.
the opportunity to kill the hordes. No longer.
I can make it back to my spot, I think. Maybe I want to stick around the box anyways. That's not the way. There we go. I don't think there's a way that they can get in. I think there's still one-way street, basically. Ooh. Got the symbols. Sure. Okay, pretty sure I pressed 1, but guess I didn't. Alright.
Yes, I was beginning to feel weak.
We're not in a terrible position right now.
At last, a weapon worthy of my mission. Armed with this, I will correct all
Oh, Thunderwall,
my past
okay.
mistakes
That's wind
once
damage.
and for all.
You know, Brecky's a shotgun, does good damage. I'll take it.
The rush is so invigorating. There
Might
is no
wanna
scientific
throw...
reasoning to justify our faith in these tricks.
Not... Nope. Nope. There we go. It's the E button. Wanted to back up.
You are dead.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. It's loud though. I will admit that. It's really loud. Maybe that's just on my end, but
Demons, embrace your death.
I think it has explosive properties too. That's pretty cool. I'm probably better off using something rapid fire, but
Join each other. This will give us a fighting chance. Their destruction will be absolute.
another really good pack-a-punched weapon is the KRM shotgun. It also gets explosive properties, but because it's cheaper and it's a wall buy, yeah, it's maybe got a little bit of a long reload, but it's just, oh, such a good weapon. I don't think there's a bad shotgun in this game. I think most of the shotguns here are pretty good. Most, if not all.
My name is Edward Richtofen. Fear me!
Because you gotta move the cylinder, I think because it can't rapid fire as well. With the Breckie, I can still spam click it, but with the Annihilator, you can just have to... It is what it is with the Annihilator. Death Machine here. Always worth it to grab this thing.
I will not be stopped.
We'll wait for this round to start. Please don't be dogs, just so I can get maximum efficiency from this thing. It's dogs.
Fetch me their souls. They have returned, changed. I know the feeling.
little bit of respite. Where's my max ammo? Hmm? How'd I get down there?
They give us nothing that they can't also take away.
Might as well. You know, I still got it.
Kill thousands of you. I will kill thousands more.
Sure. Why does it really want to give me the Weevil? Like I said, I already maxed that thing out. I don't need to do more. Nice. Not bad. Not bad at all. I might be needing to switch weapons here soon. Get a new pack weapon, but we'll see. This is not a good position to be in.
I am before all things sweet.
Get the man of war back, I guess. Okay.
Or death. Pay is a price, big insolence. I cannot survive without the bullets.
Real quick.
Only by carving a path of destruction
Oh.
will we find our salvation.
I'll take that blast furnace, it's fine.
Dare to point me, minion? Look at it, crawling to
No! No!
my soul slipping away.
At least I had quick revive, I guess. That's my last one.
Key to everything, don't you?
Uh-oh.
Yes, gather around. My ammo is low.
I did another hound round immediately.
There is no wound from which I
I
cannot
missed.
recover.
Oh, well, sort of.
Such a refreshing beverage. This drink is my favorite. I cannot express how much I enjoy its invigorating taste and exceptional finish. I am out of ammo!
Thunderwall. I'll take another Thunderwall. Now all I need is my final proc, quick revive, and then I'm set. Almost to 30. Can we make it?
As a doctor, I cannot recommend this drink as a necessary dietary supplement.
Wish I could get widows on this map. Widow's wine would be real nice. Should have probably grabbed another gobble gum while I was at it. Until you drown in your sorrows. That was almost disastrous. Actually, hang on to one of you so I can go get another gobble gum. Yeah. In plain sight would be very nice. That's not in plain sight.
Crafted these machines?
Alright. Now,
Fetch me their souls! Poor hellhounds. They know no better.
I'll take that. You could help me get out of a bad spot. Alright. Made it to round 30. Nice. Let's see how far we can get. Ugh. It's getting a bit late, but yeah. Thunderwall would have been not Thunderwall. It's called wired electric thing. Probably would have been better. I still got 2 chances. If I get downed, I have one last quick revive. So. I might actually want to get downed so I can get Mule Kick instead, because looking like I might need it. Okay.
Insta-kill! They'll have their spleens, or half gizzards.
Lucky. Lucky, lucky. Alright, I'm out of here. Might as well have that just in case. Okay, well, now I get Mule Kick, I suppose. Alright, good night. Thanks for tuning in. Good night. Well, looks like I'm heading to bed too. That's it. But we got our achievement thing, our daily quest. Not bad. Round 31. If I had all the perks, I probably would have lasted even longer. But you don't get that unless you do you finish an Easter egg. Sometimes. There's a couple Easter eggs that just end the game, like in Origins. Origins, it just cuts it off, so. Nice. Leveled that up pretty good. And the Breckie. Not bad. 3 more liquid divinium. So I think that's 4 in that match. I think I have 5 in total. Yeah. So we can roll 3 for some Mega Gobblegum. On the house, bored to death, and unbearable. Okay. Some new stuff. Just check it out. Ooh, rapid fire. Put a laser sight on there. Rapid fire sounds nice. This thing shoots kind of slow. Man of War's good in damage. It's got a lot of ammo. It's kind of slow, and that could kill you, like it did there for me. I think that's what killed me. Well, that was some good, not so short fun. I probably could have played through. It's almost 3 hours recording or live streaming. I probably could have gotten through all of Resident Evil 1 tonight. I was not expecting to be up this late, I'm going to be honest. Regardless, if you tuned in, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. If you are just now, yeah, let me see if this works. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the other one. I'm gonna go back to this one. So I can do this. If you tuned in, thank you. If you're watching this later, I hope you enjoy. No real substance or anything. I just wanted to have some fun. So I'm gonna large. There we go. Look for some more edited content in the future. It's tough for me to do school life, online stuff balance, but I'm trying my best. One video, I will spoil it. Resident Evil DS. It's a lot of script writing, and I'm having some troubles. Not because it's hard to write the script, more so because it's kind of boring. In all honesty, I'm really just describing exactly what's going on. But I think it's easier for me to do that, and then do kind of the review thing at the end than it is to just talk about it, because I got all this footage, and I'd hate to just talk about the differences between the DS game, the original PlayStation, and HD remaster, because I feel like that's kind of a cop-out. I think it'd be better to walk you guys through it first, and then kind of summarize my thoughts about each of the 3 at the end, because now I have played all 3*4 if you want to throw director's cut in there. My brother's got a copy of it. I didn't get all the way through it, but you know, it's the same game as the original, just with different music, some new cutscenes. They added older ones that they cut, director's cut. They added ones that they cut back into the game. And it's got DualShock support. The original does not. I don't think you can toggle it on and off. I think that has to be D-pad. I do have a Black Ops 3 Zombies video in the works. Like I said, I got plenty of footage. I just gotta edit it down. I'm not gonna script write for that, do any story explanation or anything, kind of like what I'm doing with Resident Evil DS. I don't want to say what Black Ops map it is yet. It could be any Black Ops 3 map, other than Grad Krovian Revelations, because you guys saw I don't own those yet. Eventually. But I'm hoping. I got a few other like B-roll stuff too, but those had some problems with the microphone overlapping with the gameplay and the Discord audio. I'll see if I can get that figured out. I managed to do it for Dead by Daylight 2v8. I'd have to probably open that file up again and look at what I did, remember what I did. I'd like to start. Right now I just have my camera on my laptop. It's a laptop camera, so that's what you're watching me on. I'd like to get a camera so I can set it up. You can't see it, it's on. Try and turn it. I got my CRT right here. I'd like to set it up there to be able to do a series of videos with a couple interesting Wii peripherals. See if I can get that set up. But I've been spending a lot of money on the channel, or on stuff for the channel. I bought capture card. You can't see it because I'd have to turn it, but the 4-port 2 in 4 out switcher, so that I can connect that to my computer for retro games. I bought these headphones. I probably wouldn't have bought them otherwise because I'm cheap. I probably would have just kept using the earbuds. Resident Evil 2, I bought. You know, there's a bunch of stuff that I've purchased recently. And you know, it's not. I was talking about niches the other day. You know, my channel's not really taken off, which I was hoping. Money's a nice thing, but I want people to see some of the stuff that I play that isn't mainstream, like Elisa. That's an indie game that I'm surprised hasn't shot off like so many of the other ones. It's fantastic. It's so well made. I want people to enjoy stuff with me. There's so many YouTubers I watch that it's part of the fun is just being able to enjoy the game as like a secondhand observer. You know, I want that. I had that experience a lot growing up, and even now I want other people to have that same experience. I want to leave an impact, you know. There's so many YouTubers I grew up watching that left their impact by just being a goofball, you know. I enjoy that. I like being a goofball on the internet. The channel being the channel never really goes anywhere, even monetarily. That's all that I hope for. It's a side hobby. I think I'm decent at video editing. I like photo editing. You can see that in my thumbnails. Some of them aren't mine. I got them offline. I think this one I did. I can't remember what I set for the thumbnail. Yeah, this one I found off the internet. Good edit, you know. But most of the thumbnails I made or I've used are ones that I made. It's just it's a hobby right now, and I think that's fine. But I hope that maybe I can reach out to a handful of people, and they can enjoy the stuff that I enjoy with me. You know, grow a community and just play games. Have fun playing games. Hope other people have fun watching me play. Because I know that's something people like to do. You sit down with YouTube, start eating your meal. You want somebody there. I do it all the time too. Don't feel bad about it. Sometimes we get lonely, and it's nice to have another voice. And YouTube is an easy outlet for that. So, being that voice for somebody, I think that'd be nice. I know probably nobody's gonna watch this live stream VOD, but if you did and you're at the end here, thank you. And whatever time of day it is, good morning, good night, goodbye, and God bless. Hope y'all are doing well. Good night again, and thank you so much that you took the time to watch me. Some nobody on the internet who just wants to make people smile. Signing off.